One of the most respected analysts in the tech industry, Dan Ives, has shared his pick for the best AI stock. While many people might think Tesla will be the leader, today's talk is about a different company that Ives has named as his top pick in AI, Palantir. This is a dynamic player that is just starting to make a big splash in the AI world. Come with us as we break down Dan Ives' newest ideas. We'll look at why he chose Palantir over Tesla and what this surprising choice means for the future of AI investments. We'll talk about Palantir's business decisions, how it positions itself in the market, and why Ives thinks it has done so well. If you're a trader looking to spread your money around, a tech fanatic interested in the newest trends, or just someone who wants to know where the smart money is going in the world of AI, this video is exactly what you need. We'll also talk about what investors can learn from these events by comparing Palantir's path to Tesla's path. Make sure you subscribe to Tesla Stock News and click the bell to make sure you never miss a story about the newest tech stock trends and studies. Everyone wants to know, are we in a bubble when it comes to artificial intelligence in the financial markets? Some people might say it's too early to ask, but the question just has to be asked. If you look at the tech industry over the last 10 years, it's clear that this isn't just talk. We're living through what you could call the fourth industrial revolution. Some stocks may go too high in the short term, but what we're seeing is dramatic growth like the big changes in 1995 when companies like AOL, Netscape, and Yahoo were just starting out and the internet's full potential wasn't even being used yet. In a way that is similar to today, companies like Nvidia and Microsoft are building AI infrastructure, which is just the start of broad use. This change isn't just happening in a few areas. New uses for AI are being found in everything from defense to software. For example, a few months ago, no one would have thought that Dell would be involved in AI. Wedbush Securities' Dan Ives was known for being strong on AI and tech stocks, recently talked about his top pick for an AI stock, Palantir. He thinks the company is about to have its Nvidia moment, but is now the right time to buy, since many people are doubtful about how much it's worth. This and more will be looked into. In addition, it's clear that AI tools are making businesses more efficient and productive in a wide range of fields, from fast food to shopping. This, in turn, increases profits. These benefits are not just ideas. They are happening in healthcare, banking services, and the government. I've stressed in his most recent note that we're just at the start of what could be a trillion-dollar AI market chance in the tech industry over the next few years. So Palantir stands out for its advanced data analytics and AI software, which not only finds patterns in real-time events but also smoothly combines AI with human intelligence, making human skills better rather than taking them away. Palantir made news in May when it got a big contract from the Department of Defense. The deal was worth $153 million at first, and it could be worth another $48 million over the next 5 years. This deal has made a big difference in Palantir's recent quarterly earnings. They reported a top line of $634 million, which is a year-over-year increase of nearly 21% and more than $16 million more than expected. A famous and regarded analyst named Dan Ives often calls Palantir the Lionel Messi of AI to describe how well it works and how much it could grow in the future. He still says that Palantir is the best pure-play growth name in AI and that, under the direction of CEO Alex Karp, the company is not only growing, but will also become well-known in the next 2 to 3 years. Even though the market might respond to quarterly changes, Ives thinks Palantir's stock could reach $35 to $40, which shows a lot of faith in the company's future. When Ives thinks back on Palantir's history, he remembers a turning point about a year ago that made him more sure of the company's potential. Palantir was making big steps into the business world, especially with its AI platform, according to conversations with partners like Microsoft and Oracle. The company is usually just thought of as a government contractor. This platform could be a big deal for Palantir, like how Jensen Huang turned Nvidia from a business that focused on games into a leader in AI technology. The enterprise AI market is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 44.1% and reach $270 billion by 2032. This means that AI has a huge amount of potential in both the private and public sectors. It is also expected that the market for AI in defense and aircraft will reach almost $3 billion by 2030. It's not a surprise that Ives rates Palantir's stock as outperform and sets a price goal of $35, which means the stock will go up about 47% in the next year. As we continue to talk about Palantir's amazing rise in artificial intelligence, it's interesting to think about how it compares to Tesla, another tech giant. Like Palantir, Tesla started out as a company with a narrow focus but quickly grew its impact across many areas. Its new technologies have changed the auto industry and others. The story of Tesla's growth is especially useful when talking about Palantir's possibilities. Tesla started out making electric cars, but over time it expanded into other areas such as energy storage, self-driving cars, and even solar power. Tesla has gone from making niche cars to a world leader in technology through diversification and constant innovation. This is a lot like the road that Palantir seems to be taking with its AI solutions. Analyst Dan Ives, who is known for having sharp insights into how tech companies grow, often talks about these kinds of trips that change people. Ives compares Palantir to Tesla's growth and says that the company is in a similar situation with its advanced AI technologies. He thinks of Palantir as a company that, like Tesla, uses its main strength to move into new areas of business, which changes the way the market works in basic ways. Also, companies like Palantir can learn a lot from Tesla's ability to keep coming up with new ideas and making its products better, which drives down costs and expands its market reach. Tesla is a good example of how important the first few years of growth can be for setting up a business for long-term success. Palantir's progress in AI and data analytics is paving the way for similar exponential growth. The company is getting into a market that, like electric cars 10 years ago, is just about to become widely used. Ives says that both businesses show how technological leadership can change an industry for the better. For Palantir, like for Tesla, being at the forefront of a fast-growing, game-changing business like AI not only means big market opportunities, but also the chance to completely change many other fields. We can see that Palantir is not just following the latest tech trends. Like Tesla, it is actively shaping the future of its field as we watch it go on its trip. Dan Ives thinks that this positioning not only shows how these companies can change businesses and society as a whole, but it also shows how much growth potential there is. Some analysts aren't as excited about Palantir as Dan Ives is, pointing out that it has the ability to change the field of AI. This range of views on Wall Street reminds me of the early days of Tesla when people had very different ideas about the company's future and value. At the moment, Palantir's opinion is based on 12 analyst reviews, with only 2 suggesting a buy. 7 analysts have suggested a hold, and 3 have suggested a sell. This is a situation that investors have seen before, when Tesla's early days were also very controversial. At different points in their histories, both companies show how skeptical people can be about new businesses, even if they have strong foundations and growth prospects. Now let's look at the AI business as a whole, which is still doing very well, just like the market for electric cars did during Tesla's rise. Some experts said the AI boom would end in 2023, but the sector's strength and growth have been a lot like the EV market, proving those experts wrong over the years. This toughness is shown by companies like Nvidia making huge gains, similar to Tesla's growth in its own field. In case you were wondering, Palantir's stock price dropped by 2% when it was temporarily removed from the S&P 500 index. This happened even though the stock had already gone up more than 40% this year. But like Tesla, which faced and overcame many problems and doubts, this is seen more as a temporary setback than a lasting exclusion. There are good chances that it will be included again in the future, which could keep its value stable and raise it. The argument over how much Palantir is worth, since its price-to-sales ratio matches its growth rate, is similar to the problems experts had figuring out how much Tesla was worth based on its growth potential. Palantir, like Tesla, has an appealing growth story for long-term investors that is backed up by its large government contracts and leading role in AI. This is the end of our talk about Palantir and how it's similar to Tesla's groundbreaking journey in the tech industry. We've talked about how Palantir, like Tesla, is dealing with mixed opinions from analysts while taking advantage of big trends in the AI field. Palantir will face challenges and have chances in the future. These will have a big impact on its stock performance and its possible inclusion in major indices like the S&P 500. Do you think Palantir will get past its problems and reach new heights like Tesla? What do you think the effects of AI progress are on tech companies like Palantir and the tech market as a whole? Are you keeping an eye on any other companies that might have the same kind of success as Tesla? Kindly leave your ideas in the space below.